Hi everyone, in this video I will be showing you how to prepare a final year project PowerPoint presentation. So let's get started. So currently I'm having here with my sample presentation which I used for my final year project, and before going in the video, this is just a demo purpose. You can even implement it on your own idea as well, and you can also get the help based upon your college rules and norms. This is not like a final or a perfect version. This is like the version that I did. So let's get started. So let me just now begin the slideshow. Yeah, so this is the first slide that I'm having here over the name of my project. It is implementation and analysis of virtual mouse with hand gesture control. So basically what I will do is that if I move my hand, the mouse cursor or mouse pointer on the laptop will also move. So I will be able to eliminate the need of using a mouse. So my input, my hand movement will be monitored by the webcam or external camera. So it will basically move the particular mouse pointer or select or open any other files depending upon my hand movement. So it's webcam, my hand and the cursor is interconnected, and I did it using Python. So to just give a gist about my project. So first thing, we need to have the title and also always have some colors. Okay, don't have it plain plain white in color, and as well don't use some fancy images. Okay, just keep it professional, to be honest. Yeah, like this. And first thing, you need to have the title, and you need to go with by the name with your register number of your university, and you need to have the final year or the year that you're studying, and your degree, that is BTech, and your department or course name as well as the year or the batch, and you need to add the guide or your professor name or the mentor name over there. So this is going to be the first slide. So moving on to the next one, we'll be having the introduction. So introduction is just basically like a gist of what you're going to do, just like a one-liner of your project. So I have told you today there is so much development in artificial intelligence and technology. So this will be a good thing to use virtual mouse, because I have implemented this through Python. So basically the package MediaPipe that I have used is kind of having ML algorithm in it. So that's the introduction I have given. So just basically a one-liner or one paragraph description of your project. Don't go too deep in it, alright? So I just gave the project presents finger movement gesture detection on your computer using camera and handling the whole system by just moving your fingers. Just the one line of the entire project. So this is going to be the second slide. And the next is going to be the aim. So this is up front, just have an image to cover up the space. Okay, don't just be having text, just have some images in case if you feel like there is very less number of text for a slide, just cover the extra space with images. So I have gone straight away. So I aim to develop virtual mouse to reduce the dependency of hardware, because my aim is to replace the hardware mouse. So I want to minimize or remove the hardware and to minimize the cost. Basically, yeah, exactly the same thing. Things that we want to eliminate or change with the help of your project. That is going to be the aim. Have three points is good. Don't have two is quite less. And next is going to be the motivation or the reason why you have selected or doing this project. So in my case, I'm going to control the pointer with the help of my hand. So I felt that our computers and laptops have been developing for ages 30-40 years. We didn't have laptop, and now it is touch phone. But in case of mouse, the way we control or the controller move the pointer has remained the same. Mouse has been there for 40 odd years, and there has been not a significant improvement in technology. There has been some improvements in design and the DPI and the sensitivity of the mouse, but we need to still use a mouse. So I thought that's going to be my inspiration or motivation for me to pursue this particular project. So you can just pause the video and study this out, and you can just create it on your phone. Next one is going to be literature survey. So this is straight up to you. I've just bold the heading, and I'm having 3 points for each literature survey. One is the author's name, the merits and demerits, which is basically the advantages and disadvantages. So this is totally up to you. You can have, I think 2 slides is perfect. Yeah, 2 slides. Next one is going to be the challenges that you faced for doing this particular project. So in my case, since I'm using webcam and Python, so there is my laptop needs to have so much of processing power. So that's the only problem I had. In some cases, my output froze and malfunctioning of the laptop also happened. I had to restart the entire laptop. So that was a challenge. So just in case if you are having some machine learning projects, just write the dataset. Getting dataset is going to be difficult or something like that. And accuracy as well in some cases. Yeah, next one is going to be the hardware required and software required. So in case if you are doing with some mechanical or electronical background, so you'll be having so many hardwares. But here we are, in case mine is an IT project, so I will go with laptop and a computer. So software will be more for us. And next one is going to be the project workflow. So this is just like a flow diagram, flow chart, how it's going to work. You can add a diagram. Yeah, it's exact same thing, just have a diagram over here as well. And this is going to be the proposed block diagram. This is going to be just a text diagram. This proposed block diagram is going to be much more detailed. So like this like generalizes the what we have done in the project. Each step is an image. You can like skip it as well. Basically workflow is enough. This is like an additional diagram that we added. And this is important thing, the system design. So actually we made this picture, the rest images I think we took from the net. So this is really important thing. This will basically like list down all the stages. So here you can see method is carried out by several stages. So just I have listed the stages in my project and the flow diagram. So you can easily create the flow chart or the flow diagram by using PowerPoint itself. It's so simple. It's one of the best tools. Okay. Yeah, this is like fingertip detection. So next you need to present the most important or the most game-changing stage or step in your project. So I have used this library called as media pipe, which helped me to detect the points on my hand. So basically the particular library does all the work for me. So this is how it detects the hand and the points in the hand. So I think this is one of the most important things in my project, because only after the hand is detected, I will be able to move the cursor. So it is like the first steps and the most pivotal steps of my project. So that's why I placed that. Just have a description of your most important and significant step of your project. And next one is going to be the data set. So this will depend from project to project and course to course as well. So in my case, I'm just having a live webcam. So my hand and my finger movement is going to be the data set. So this is going to vary from person to person, but data set is the slide heading. Next one is going to be the implementation. So this is in case of you are doing mechanical, you can just go with motors, circuits, switches, boards. There are so many things. So since I have used Python, I have just named the library. I have used OpenCV, MediaPipe, NumPy, AutoPy, just the important packages that I have used. And this is the pseudo code. So in case if you're having any circuits or like that, motor, router, something like that, you can just have a diagram and explain it. So since I'm having Python code, so which is looks like a pseudo code already, but I converted the Python code into pseudo code and gave some comments. So just write the pseudo code of some of the important functions that you have in your project. Yeah, you can like have it in one page, or you can just implement it 2 pages as well. It's fine. Next comes the sample output. So this one is going to be common, I think, irrespective of the course or the project. Just have some images, so screenshots, or if you are like having a motor or something like that of the circuit, take a picture and give some description. So better have more images, because the person who is like seeing your PowerPoint or presentation would like to see more images in the output, especially because they would really be curious what you have done. So this will be a good thing. Have more images and less just a one-line description of the output. And next one, exactly the same thing, just the counter. So I think click function or something like that. Yeah, this is the counting, 5 and 1, the counting. And final thing is going to the application, how your project can be applied for future purposes or the current purposes. So I have told like contactless in ATM, railway station, because in case if you use only our hand gesture, we can avoid touch. So that prevents diseases and viruses transmitting. And we are also replacing hardware with the help of software. So, and people with disabilities can also use computers. So these are some of the applications that I gave. Better have 5 points. It's good. And final one, future work in the project, really important thing. Have 4 or 5 points. The most common points will be like improving the accuracy of the model, improving the power efficiency, and yeah, playing with gestures. Yeah. So I think accuracy and power efficiency like common. You can just give that to all the projects irrespective of your subject. That's going to be common, and the rest 3 points you need to make up based upon your use case. Final thing is going to be references. Just add it up and just say a thank you. Thank you. You have a slide as thank you as well. So something I have added around 23 slides. If you feel it is so much lengthy, I think you can go with 15. 15 will be good. Don't go with 10. 10 is too less, I guess. In case we are doing like a last review, I think you need to at least have 15 slides. Come on, 10 is going to be too less. So these are some of the things I have done. I think I got a good grade. I got like O grade, the maximum grade for this project. So it works. This PowerPoint works. Do follow this. I think it's really good. And please comment your views on my presentation and topic. And I hope you would have found this video useful. I've also done many other tutorials in C, C++, Java, Python, Node.js, React.js, MongoDB, MySQL. So do check other videos of my channel. Subscribe me. Thanks for watching.